first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a marinade for our pork chop. So first thing, the lemon, you gotta roll it, pushing it down, putting some pressure on the lemon. So what it does is it releases the juice. So when you squeeze it, it won't be kind of like dry. So next we're gonna just cut it in half and squeeze the lemon. Apparently I forgot to record it, but after squeezing the lemon, I removed the seeds and added our fish sauce. After adding the fish sauce, stir and taste if the flavor is perfect, or if you want it more on the salty side compared to the lemony side, just add more fish sauce. Next thing we're gonna do is add in some fresh ground pepper. Stir and taste one more time before we put in our meat. Perfect. Next thing we're gonna do is add in our pork chop. So these are the ones I found in the market. Usually I go to the Asian store because their pork chop is usually bigger and it has the bone and the skin on it. As you know, if you're marinating with the fat, that's where all the flavor is concentrated. So when you eat it, that's like where the juicy part is and the more tasty flavor is. Anyway, so we're gonna marinate these guys. We're gonna be marinating them for about 4 hours minimum. Let's see if we can shove in one more in there. It's always better to marinate it overnight to absorb the flavor, but 4 hours is good enough. So we'll pack this up and put it in the fridge and leave it for 4 hours. Now it's almost time to cook. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna need some garlic. I will be using one, possibly more, because this is where the flavor is gonna come from. So, also one thing, all we're gonna do here is smash it. We're not gonna peel it, we're not gonna chop it or mince it, just smash it. You're gonna need that coating so that the garlic doesn't burn, because you're gonna slowly pan fry the pork chop with the garlic. So just smash it, leave it as is, don't do anything else, just like that. We're gonna do it for the rest of our garlic and we'll be back. So here's our one whole garlic just smashed. Again, leave the skin as is, don't touch it, just smash it. And then next we're gonna be pan frying. So this is actually good because once the flavor is, the sauce is reduced, the garlic is gonna absorb all that fish sauce and lemon flavor. So the skin will help protect it from burning while it's absorbing all that sauce. It's actually a very good part of the dish because this is actually the first thing to go before the pork chop. I suggest one whole garlic for this dish, but for us, since we love and we're always fighting for the garlic, I'm doing another whole garlic on the side. Anyways, let's get cooking. So in a medium or large pan, we're gonna set up our heat to medium high. Once the pan is hot, we're gonna add in our pork chop along with the marinade. No oil, don't add any oil. Because first we're gonna boil it along with its marinade, and then we're gonna pan fry it after that. Once it starts to boil, we're gonna lower the heat to medium and let it simmer until the sauce is reduced. So now it's starting to boil, we're gonna reduce our heat to medium, and then later we're gonna flip it so the other side will cook. Alright, it's been 5 minutes, so we're gonna flip our meat, cook the other side. Then we're gonna add in our garlic. Yes, the garlic, all of it, no oil yet, just like that. So it will absorb the flavor from the marinade, and at the same time, it will add garlic flavor to the marinade. If the skin peels off, don't worry about it. But as much as you could, try to leave the skin intact. Alright, so we're still in medium heat. Let it cook for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it again. Alright, so it's coming along. So if you want to know, the purpose is this is to soften the meat, cook the garlic, and reduce the sauce, because once the sauce is gone, then that's where we're going to be adding in the cooking oil. We're going to be pan frying it after that. Wish you could smell it. It's very intoxicating, unless you're not used to the fish sauce smell. But the lemon kind of like softens the smell of the fish sauce, so it's good in a way. Alright, our sauce is almost fully reduced, so we're gonna flip the meat again. So as you see, the garlic's all nice and soft already. Actually, it's pretty much gone. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add in our oil. So I'm gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of oil. And it's gonna start pan frying while that marinade dries out. Now we're gonna flip it over to brown the other side. As you see, the marinade's all gone. All we got left is the oil. So technically we're just browning it. And just to let you know, all this stuff on the side, that's the flavor that you want. So if you want to deglaze your pan, go ahead. But I mean, yeah, that's where the flavor is. See all that from the garlic? So the tip on eating the garlic, because it's so soft, so you pretty much put the garlic with the skin in your mouth. Kind of suck on the skin, and you can eat the garlic, but spit out the skin. All you gotta do is just pretty much suck the skin, because that's where the flavor is. So it helps protect the garlic from burning, and you can suck on it for the flavor. So I think another 5 more minutes, we're just gonna brown what we got here, and we are done. Alright, so our pork is ready. Both sides are brown, so we just turn off our stove and place them in a dish. So guys, here are our pork chops. And look at all that garlic. Hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and we'll see you in the next one.